Jones to jump it up. Liberty win the tip. And Burton has just flourished at Golden State, her second year here after 3 years where she didn't get much playing time, but wow, has she developed here and finds Janelle Salaün.
Great job by Janelle Salaün there to find herself getting open. New York was denying every entry pass until Golden State was able to get it into Chechi.
Ionescu blocked by Stokes. Here comes Thornton. Fires to the corner. Williams can't hit the three. These two teams both like to shoot it from downtown as Phoebish running the floor, able to finish on a gorgeous delivery from Jones. Here's Burton. Burton's little runner rolls in. Veronica Burton in her 5th year out of Northwestern, averaging a... Here's Jones, back to Ionescu. Ionescu with a ton of friends and family here to watch. Back in the bay, Thornton to tip. Stewart chasing, but Thornton finishes.
Heads-up play by Kayla Thornton to know there was no one between her and the basket. Tapped the ball to herself.
Great delivery. Ionescu to Stewart for 2. Natalie Nicase was talking to us pregame about all the junk that Chris DeMarco likes to deploy defensively.
Here they're back into a man-to-man. What's interesting is you see Kayla Thornton hit the shot. You see this is a smaller lineup for the New York Liberty with Laney at the 4, Stewie at the 5.
Here is Laney Hamilton. Dishing it into Stewart. Double comes. Stewart still able to flip it in.
Get a smaller player.
This is a player that used to be in the mid to high 30s. Burton got hit, still able to lay it in. And a chance for 3 for Veronica Burton.
Such great space.
Felt like she couldn't take her eyes off her because of how hard she played. Knew her shot would come along, she said, with some confidence and love, and that she wouldn't turn it over. And that's exactly... Shot clock at 5. Phoebish through the left side of the lane, across her body and in off the window. Good start for Golden State, a 17-9 lead. Jones, no hesitation, connects on the 3. First make of the day for New York after missing their first 8 attempts from downtown.
On a really tough pass from Astier, she used the screen, ended up throwing it over almost the blind side shoulder corner.
Salaün turns the corner and lays it in. Got down. The art of international scouting are really helping bolster their rosters in this league now. Astier, a prime example, as she buries the 3. Back in the bay. And yet, the Liberty did get a lot of looks that they would want in that first quarter. Just didn't knock them down as Astier lays it in.
Golden State has done really well. Let's get themselves to the free throw line. You know, insisting into the paint, forcing fouls, forcing rotations at times after the Liberty switch.
Charles again insisting her way. A screen set by the official. Gardner got picked. Chen floats it in. An astute use of the official by Caitlin Chen. Jones, difficult look, and still able to hit that feathery touch from the former MVP.
Without Stokes in, and me here instead.
Phoebish wide open, waits, and still lays it in on the delivery from Astier. And Golden State will take a timeout. You just can't do it when you're looking out for the health, the safety, and the burst from your players.
You know what? Who doesn't want the practice time?
Golden State still over from downtown in this game. They've missed their first 7 attempts. Jones connects on a 3. Columbus having a historically great start to the season. Here's Janelle Salaün with a hand in her face. Able to hit. First 3 of the game. Janelle Salaün gives it up. In the corner, Thornton cashes in. Back-to-back 3s. Looking for help. Finds it in Williams. 3 to shoot. Williams. You bet! 3 straight 3s from Golden State. A 9-0 run and a 10-point. Here's Williams. Golden State unable to execute the 2-for-1. Salaün into the lane, turning, twisting, and finishing. So Gabby told her early on this season, when you want me to do something, just yell at me. That's what'll get it done. As Stewart gets the roll on the lay. Kendra Andrews, our colleague, did a great story on Gabby Williams you can read. Jonquel, Phoebus tried the touch pass. Ambitious vision, couldn't complete it. Thornton lines it up and knocks it down, plus the foul. A chance for 4 for Kayla Thornton. Astier, the breakdown, nearly threw it away. Ionescu connects. First points of the game for Sabrina Ionescu. Gets it back, using the shoe screen. Ionescu on the drive, able to bank it in. 5 straight from Sabrina Ionescu. Burton backs away, 5 to shoot. Hayes lets it fly, and hits.
Patience, moving the ball side to side.
Charles, no. Another offensive rebound on me here. Back to Charles. Gonna drive it this time. The spin and the finish. Timeout, New York. What a response from Golden State. Good look to Stewart. Can't hit the 3. Jones got a hand on it, nothing more. Charles racing ahead, has speed and uses it. Sabrina Ionescu burst. Burton. Charles enters, floats, and gets the roll.
Boards when they're in the zone.
Here's Hayes. Hayes on the drive, scoops it in with the right hand. Stewart, the weak side rebound. Stewart lines up a 3. That one will drop. New York just 5 of 17 from 3. Overturned thanks to the conference as Salaün lays it in.
Simple up screen.
Let's chat now live from the bench. Veronica Burton joining us. Veronica, 5 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. Really feels like you've been in control. What have you been seeing out there today as you've been able to break down this New York defense? Raquel Carrera getting minutes for New York. Chan, the attack, the float, and the finish. And that's where the foul was called. Lob it in. Salaün with 2. Salaün on the drive, muscling and banking at the horn. And a thoughtful background, too, to the nickname. Hayes connects. When you look at the way the average attendance just has grown for the league over the last few years, it's a rocket ship headed north. Burton blasts in a 3. Astier gets it back, was given space, now stopped. Ionescu buries the 3. Burton flings it high. Charles muscling in, the footwork and the fillet. All right, you think about how Golden State has been able to build this roster and build this competitive team that's top 4 in the standings. They haven't even used their first-round picks, essentially. Williams, the pull-up, smooth.
So Golden State just completely cleared out the left side of the floor and let Gabby Williams go to work.
Jones will fire and knock it down from 3. 19 for Jonquel. The Indiana Fever and the Las Vegas Aces. At 7 Eastern on ESPN. Here's Chan, the runner is good for Caitlin Chan. Utite, the rookie out of Lithuania, was the first ever Golden State draft pick. Just on shoot, buries the 3. It's tantalizing. The Valkyries will likely hold the Liberty to 70 points or fewer. That'll be just the 2nd time this season, and the Valkyries would have done it both times. But that will do it. Chen will dribble it out, and the Valkyries hold the Liberty to their lowest scoring game of the season. Golden State with an authoritative 76-67 win.